Good morning, my friends. Today we are learning about 3 people in our Bible, and these 3 people in our Bible have some funny names. These 3 people are Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Those are quite some names. Can you guys at home say those names? Lainey, can you say those names?
Waxack, Hacksack, and Abednego.
They're pretty hard names, so for the sake of the video, we'll call them Rad, Shack, and Benny. So, Rad, Shack, and Benny were working for a king called Nebuchadnezzar. And the king Nebuchadnezzar wanted them to bow down and worship him. Well, Rad, Shack, and Benny knew that they only bowed down and worshiped the one true God. Well, this made King Nebuchadnezzar super angry. And he said, whoever won't bow down and worship me is going to be thrown into the fiery furnace. And he left it up to the test. Well, guess what Rad, Shack, and Benny did? Even though they knew they'd be thrown into the furnace, they still only worshiped the one true God. Well, this made King Nebuchadnezzar very angry. So he told his guards to go and make the furnace 7 times hotter than it usually was. Lainey, do you want to help me make our furnace super hot?
Yes.
All right, let's make our furnace super hot. We're going to make it hot. Why don't you stir that furnace around and make it super hot, Lainey? Oh, look it. The furnace is just getting hotter and hotter. Oh. So King Nebuchadnezzar was very angry. But Rad, Shack, and Benny never lost their faith in God. They trusted in God. And do you know our Bible says, Lainey, in Proverbs 3:5, to trust in the Lord with all your heart. They trusted in God even in the face of danger. They were going to be thrown into the furnace, and they still prayed and worshiped God and put their trust in God. Now, guess what? God showed up in a really cool way. When they trusted God and they put their faith in God, it was like God put a protection over them. When they went inside the furnace, it wasn't just them in the furnace anymore. God sent his angels to protect Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And then, once they got thrown in the furnace, there wasn't 3 of them in there. There was 4. Now, we plunged them into the furnace. And it said that they looked inside, the guards looked inside, and they could see a glowing light. And they could tell that there were 4 people in the furnace and not just 3, because God had sent his angel to protect them. And it was so wonderful. When they came out of the furnace, they did not even smell like smoke, because God had done such a good job of protecting them. And they had so much faith in God to keep them safe. Look at, they're not even wet, because God protected them and kept them safe. When we put our trust in God and we put our faith in God, he will protect us and he will keep us safe, even from the fiery furnace. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.